An old woman did the unthinkable. She stole the youth of a beautiful village girl. But what happened next shocked the entire village. Before we dive into this powerful story, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you love thrilling village stories filled with secrets, drama, and mystery, you're in the right place. Deep within a forgotten forest, hidden far from the eyes of man, lived an old woman named Mabel. Her house looked ordinary, but beneath the wooden floorboards was a mirror that held dark, forbidden power. In the quiet village of Elmsworth, there was an old woman named Mabel who lived in a crooked, crumbling cottage at the edge of the woods. She was known for her hunched back, wrinkled face, and eyes that held a strange, piercing glow. No one really liked visiting her. Children said she muttered to herself. Grown-ups whispered she had once been beautiful, but that was a long, long time ago. What nobody knew, however, was that Mabel wasn't just an ordinary old woman. Hidden beneath her dusty floorboards was a mirror, a glowing, ancient artifact pulsing with red energy. It was cursed. But to Mabel, it was a blessing. Every full moon, she would whisper a chant to the mirror, offering it something in exchange, a piece of someone else's youth. For decades, she had fed the mirror, taking vitality from the village girls who mysteriously fell sick and weak. Nobody ever suspected her. But the truth was, Mabel was over 100 years old. The mirror had kept her alive, stealing youth from others and giving her just enough to stay on her feet. That is, until the day she got greedy. One evening, she spotted a beautiful girl named Lila. Glowing skin, bright eyes, hair like golden silk. Mabel wanted it all. Not just a little bit. She wanted all of Lila's youth for herself. And that's when everything went wrong. Mabel followed Lila in the shadows, her gnarled fingers twitching with anticipation. She had never done a full extraction before. It was dangerous, the mirror had warned her in a whispering voice. But Mabel didn't care. She wanted to feel young again, not just appear slightly stronger. She wanted to dance, laugh, fall in love, maybe even leave the cursed woods and live among people again. So, on the night of the blood moon, she lured Lila into the forest, pretending to be a helpless old woman who had lost her dog. Lila, kind-hearted and trusting, followed her without question. But the moment they reached the cottage, Mabel struck. With trembling hands, she bound the girl and placed her before the glowing mirror. She chanted louder than ever before, offering the mirror a full life in exchange for her youth. The red light pulsed violently, the cottage shook, and Lila screamed as her body began to wither, her beauty draining rapidly. Mabel laughed as her bones straightened, her skin tightened, and her white hair turned a deep auburn. For the first time in decades, she looked 20 again. She was young, radiant, and full of life. But the mirror didn't stop. It pulsed again. And again. Something had gone wrong. The ground split beneath her feet, and Lila's eyes glowed with a strange light. The mirror had taken too much. It was hungry now, and it didn't care who paid the price. Mabel screamed as the mirror's red light enveloped her. Her beautiful new body began to melt, her flesh twisting and turning, reshaping into something grotesque. She looked into Lila's eyes and saw not pain, but power. Unbeknownst to Mabel, Lila came from a long line of guardians sworn to protect the village from dark magic. Her blood had awakened the mirror's true form. What Mabel thought was a tool of youth was actually a prison for a demon that fed on vanity and greed. The moment Mabel stole all of Lila's youth, she broke the ancient seal. Now the demon was free. It possessed Mabel's new body, using her as a vessel to walk in the world again. Lila's frail body lay still, but her spirit was not gone. It entered the mirror, glowing brighter and stronger, becoming the new guardian bound to its glass. The villagers, drawn by the storm above the woods, arrived just in time to see the once young woman, now twisted and demonic, walking out of the burning cottage with a smile that wasn't Mabel's. Her eyes were pitch black. She vanished into the forest, leaving behind only ashes and the cursed mirror, which now glowed softly with a blue light, the essence of Lila, watching, waiting, guarding. The village would never be the same again. And Mabel? She didn't steal youth. She unleashed a curse.